when for example people are holding on to whatever it is they're holding on to, like something that you did to me like 5 years ago, people tend to hold on to that, and it becomes such a brewing thing inside them that it
Yeah.
affects every action that they take in everything that they do. And obviously we talk a lot about mindset on this channel, and people's mindset becomes so diluted,
Mm-hmm.
and they struggle. They struggle with mental health potentially. They
Oh,
struggle with
of course.
with the actions of their daily lives, around their family, around their children, around their wife. Everything is affected. But then it's like you're always blaming the other person. Maybe you're the one who did something wrong, or said something inappropriate, whatever the
Yeah.
situation is. But you're waiting for the other person to say sorry, and on that one thing,
Yeah.
you are kind of ruining everything about your future. If you just let go, if
Yes.
you just, even if you can't physically talk to that person and say, I'm sorry, just forgive in your own mind. Just say, you know what, I've forgiven, I'm done with it, I've let go, now I can move on. But people struggle with that quite a lot,
A
and
lot.
affects
Yeah.
everything.
The thing is, the problem with nowadays, I think mindset and all of those books people write and all of those kind of social media thing, like
Yeah,
self-love. Self-love builds selfishness so much. Self-love, it's not like fixing your mental health. It
yeah,
just make you really like selfish,
yeah,
because like I'm not gonna do that to other people because I this. No, 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 no. It's not true. No one said years before. I think when our grandmas, granddads, and everyone, that was such a different culture.
yeah,
That was some kind of level of, I don't know, relationships, of culture, of respect and everything, that like, okay, you can do this, you should do this and this. It was really, I think boundaries were really established, and people felt like, I need to do this thing, I need to ask forgiveness, or I need to forgive and just go and talk because that's how it works.
yeah,
Now, no. If this person doesn't work for you, just take them from your life and just start fresh. What we have at the end, everyone's angry at everyone.
yeah.
They self-isolate themselves, so they do not self-love. They're actually torturing themselves from inside, because
It's the opposite of
I
what they should be doing.
exactly, they like, that person did to me, da, 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 and they just like building more and more like knives, like every knife, and just stabbing themselves,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
just killing themselves, and any love, any kindness, it just disappears. Next time when they met anyone and the friends, they already have that attitude like, oh, other did,
that's
I
true.
took them from my life, from my list, that's it. Now you're gonna be in the same category, I will expect that from you. So they even won't give a chance to person to show them as a friend. They
Yeah,
will never allow anyone to be a friend. And that's why we have so many suicidal thoughts of people, so
yeah,
many. What's self-love? Self-love, it's actually to forgive, to understand what hurts you, and emotions and everything hurts you, just go and talk. Even if this person won't understand, they will say later. But if you will go first and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I know you was not right as well, and everything, because maybe something was happening in your life, let's just make a peace, let's just
yeah,
touch them. Even if they will say, no, I'm sorry, you're an idiot, go away. You done your part, and what you've done will help them to become better people. So that's all about what seeds we plant into every relationship around. That's what bloom. If
yeah.
you don't put anything, you will have dry soil and you won't have any harvest, right? So you will starve to death. That's my kind of view of
That's a
any
very
relationship.
that's a very good analogy, actually, because you get this is a common problem in various or many relationships, as in like husband and wife, for example,
Yeah, of course.
and family as well, between immediate family. There is a lot of issues like that, and that is one of, in my opinion, communication is one of the biggest problems that we have.
Yeah.
Communication leads to divorces, it leads to arguments, it leads to mental health issues, anxiety, everything is, I think, the core component of that is, well, apart from mindset, is communication.
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
yeah, and you know, I mean, we can have a deeper discussion about anxiety and depression. You know, that's a whole different topic,
Yeah.
and to some extent, I believe it is kind of manipulated by the pharmaceutical industry as well. You know, but we won't go into that. Not on this
Uh,
podcast, anyway. That's a bit of a spicy topic, I believe. So
yeah, I think so.